Okay, yeah, forgot away. Go to the YouTube. I already go in live.
Oh, Carol, so down. Let's got down. What? Yeah, so you let me go there. Fuba.
Okay. I say go to YouTube, not to that place. Go to YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
So I need to take this one to put it on this table here like this. I need to get the lighter. Mm-hmm. You go to the YouTube, type my name.
Yeah, go down. I see it live. Yeah, I see it live.
Let me see. And you see it go live? A reading?
Yeah, well, it's in it. Yeah, it's in.
Now I know. I think that they know me. You wanna find it? Oh, I'm gonna excuse me.
I want to excuse me. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's finding all the excuses. The network.
I was here. Yes, I see it. I see it.
The network. The network. The network.
It's a woman on there. My mom, because I ain't going to sell book.
Still loading?
Yeah, it's still. Come here. Put it on this. I'm not going to go by there. Eh, chị nào vậy? Nè, papa.
Baba.
Yeah, the thing to mention now is anybody in the internet. Good thing here.
What thing? What not good thing?
TV. Hey, boy, loading.
Don't worry. You're gonna set. You can see me?
Yeah, I can see on the phone.
Okay.
Should I be looking at the TV and see something? Jesse.
The network, no, or something.
Easy, I know.
You can see me clear, right?
Yeah, the TV I see you play.
But the network is bad.
Talk about pull 5 in a train bring.
Okay. We have two persons. I think two persons follow. Two persons trying to view my, how they call it.
We have two persons. You seen it?
Yeah, network is the problem.
Yeah. She play away.
Yeah, I'm trying to share my screen, but your network is bad. But you still connect your phone. Try your phone. Your data will finish straight, eh?
Yeah, Echo. I see you. Okay, Tiny. Let me try to connect my phone, monsieur. Marie coming for rest. It's so beautiful. I'm trying to connect my phone. I'm trying to connect my phone.
I'm still going live.
Yeah, it's still going. Everyone said, let me just connect my phone. Then we said. Yeah, it's still going. Everyone said, let me just connect my phone. Then we said. That is better.
Okay. Well, hey, connected. What else? Okay, I've seen myself on a YouTube. I'm still waiting for you, Michael.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, I said.
Yeah, but you need to off your phone now. Or you mute yourself, that's all. Hey, it's okay for you or your internet will finish fast. Brennan, you are muted.
I see there.
Yeah, I seen it. I mean, hey, displaying all right, or it loading. I think that your internet locality. But just follow it. That's all you need to do. It will keep doing it, and I think it will be fine.
Yeah.
Right? So we can go, right?
Yeah, I'll go. I see you moving. Yeah. I get you.
Okay, so let me cut the call off and then follow the There's something on the live.
Alright.
So you can sit down and take your pen and paper.
Alright, sir.
Baratama. Brennans, you are muted. Yeah, I seen it. I mean, hey, displaying all right, or it's loading. I think I internet locality. But just follow it. That's all you need to do. It will keep doing it. That I think it will be fine. If you are ready, you just send me hi on WhatsApp, and then I will start immediately. Let me put my TV on like this, and I can be looking to see what is going on. Just send me hi on WhatsApp when you're ready. You ready? Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, but I'm not hearing from the TV, but it's breaking in. It's breaking through.
Yeah, but I told you when you're ready, you just tell me you're ready, and then I'll start.
Yeah, I read it. I went for inside.
Okay, let me put my TV on. Is it the problem from your network or is from my side?
Eh?
The problem is it from your network or is from my side?
I think the problem from my network. Let's show Carlos Luton. I think the problem from my network. Well, actually, I can't do it tomorrow, but tomorrow will be clear. Yeah, I see you working coming. You sitting?
I mean, no. You guys sitting there right now.
Yeah, I know. I say now. I feel about that again. You just anything the chair there with you for me.
Let me see.
Yeah, you do for me. And you put your phone on chest line. If I thought you're calling me.
Yeah. Okay, it's still live.
Yeah, I wait for you. Yeah, but I'm not hearing like breaking. You're breaking. Yeah, I read it.
So I think it's still live, right?
Yeah?
I think it is still live, right?
Yeah, it's live. Network or it's on side. Yeah. The program is on your network or it's on side. I think it's on network. That's sure.
You want me to stop the live and do it over?
Yeah.
Let me stop it and do it over and see.
Well, that's bad. I need to do this. Yeah, I see what
Okay, so what you do for me, right? Let me make it easy for you. Go on the live, you'll see a Google Meet that I put there. Go on the live, you'll see a Google Meet link that I placed there.
Okay.
You see a link that I put on the live. I'm posting it, I'm pasting it again. Can you see it? You seen the link? Just go on the live. You're gonna see it. Let me cancel the live and go back there again.
Are you too?
I want to find another way around. Live now. Okay, so go back to YouTube. Let's see. Go back to YouTube. Hey, I'm live. Go back to my name. You gotta tap my name. Click there. Click that thing.
Yeah, I'll try to set for a click.
Now you said you can see me, right?
And see what you see alone.
So two things you can do. The most important thing, your phone either gotta be on speakers and then you share with screen. So let me share my screen. The entire screen. Allow. So it's still loading.
Yeah, it's still live. You can see. It's still loading.
And now
Alright. Alrighty then. Let's see. Baby is. You're going.
your network is as bad as anything on earth.
I never said that. You know, I'm never married again. You don't know. So anyway, we set except
Then connect with Mario never now.
never I could have so.
Then why you not set?
I think Jesse, I don't care about this.
Because it's live on here. I'm seeing it on my TV easily.
Mm-hmm.
You see it, huh?
I see it on there.
Just see on my TV there.
Yeah. I see Mary.
Oh, your internet will finish faster, right?
Yeah.
Oh, your internet will finish faster, right? So what you decide? You want to go for the test?
Maybe tomorrow. Let me
see the TV. All right, let it just be like that. You can get your phone on. We can do some lectures and something like that. What do you think? What do you advise?
Yeah.
But you can hear me?
Yeah, Marie. Yeah, Marie. All right, you're going. You're going on the road? Okay.
Okay, so you have to look at the TV. Maybe not me, you see on the screen. But everything going to be slow, that's all. Hey, appear the principal of management?
Yeah, still see that.
What happened to your eyes? That tears coming from your eyes?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me put my light on. So we start basically with principles of management, right? So let me ask you this question. When you hear the word management, what comes to your mind whenever you hear the word management? You can say in the simplest term, when somebody tell you about management, what do you think it is?
I'll say management is the process of planning, organization, or leading something, of managing your business, something like that.
Okay. Try again.
Controlling resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
So that's perfect. That is perfect.
Or we say in the other way, I say, the achieving specific goals, or something like that.
Yeah, but there is one thing that you left out, and without that, the managerial goal or management cannot be effectively. So when you talk, you just mute yourself so that the noise can be in my ear.
Yeah, so I shoot out to do it.
Okay, so basically, when we talk about management,
how come I just wait? Let me waiting for you to be talking about guessing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when we talk about management, we say it's an art of getting things done by a group of people with the effective utilizations of available resources. So all of what you just mentioned initially, like planning, organizing, leading, controlling, innovations, these are all elements of management. These are all characteristics of management. But none of these things can be done without people. So, in other words, management is only executed with a collective group of people who join together to have most of what you just named to be effective. Now, there is one thing, something key that I want you to get is the fact that management has to do with the effective utilizations of available resources. It has to do with maximizing or making potential use of available resources. You get that?
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
clear definition is that management is the art of getting things done by a group of people with the effective utilizations of
Things done
available
that
resources.
we said management is the act by getting things
No,
done by
management
people.
is the art of getting things done by a group of people with the effective utilizations of available resources. Hmm?
Yeah.
So we'll look at some other definitions by key contributors of management. So we'll look at, for instance, Peter F. Dorcas. He defined management as, he said, management is an organ. Organ can be described and defined only through their functions,
So
right?
well, baby, if the way you like say management is sometimes we can so in case I won't put it in my own word by saying
Mm-hmm.
like I saying
Mm-hmm.
management is well, I won't put it into really,
The first thing
very short.
you should understand
Yes.
that is an art. You could
Yeah.
also say it's a process of getting things
Oh,
done.
okay, like I say, is that I by getting things done through
Mm-hmm.
people and making
Mm-hmm.
sure resources. I can put it that way.
Making what kind of resources?
Like I can say is that I by getting things done through people and making
Not act,
SURE.
not act by, but act of.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, act of
Yeah,
getting
people
things
by
done
act
through
of
people with the effective use or with the effective maximizations of available resources. So we'll look at one of the great contributors of management. We'll look at Henry Ford. He said, to manage is to forecast and to plan and to organize, to compound, to coordinate, and to control. So, according to him, he said another contributors, which is W.F. Taylor, say management is the art of knowing what you want to do and then seeing that it is done in the best and cheapest way. You understand? So most of the peoples who contributed to the definitions of management, all of their definitions are all correct. But one of the most universally accepted definition is the fact that we say management is the art of getting things done by a group of people with the effective use or the effective utilizations or the effective maximizations of available resources. Correct? Are we together? Brennans. Brennans, you are muted. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. Your call is muted.
I get you clear. I say we together.
Okay.
I'll just write in here. We may call you if you don't.
Right. So
Yeah.
let's go back to the brief history of management. So the concept of management was developed from the days of Adam. Management is required where a group of people are working to achieve any objective. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Henry Fayol gave management theory in 1916, which was based on his experiences in a mining company. This management theory was compiled in a book named The General and Industrial Management. He classified the elements of management into five categories as mentioned below. And then in the classification, he mentioned planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. And controlling. Oh, okay. So management have what we call characteristics, right? So the following are the characteristics of management. So, like I mentioned earlier, management is an art as well as a science. Hmm?
Yeah.
So, it is an activity of effective utilizations of available resources. These are what we refer to as the elements or the characteristics or those things that constitute management. You getting the point?
Yeah, I get you.
Right? So, we say management is an art as well as a science. It is an activity of effective utilizations of available resources. However, it is also a continuous process, right? We say management is a continuous process. Each activities in management is directed towards the achievement of predetermined objective, right? So,
Yeah.
like we consider the definitions of management, we say is an act of getting things done through people for the effective utilizations of available resources, right? So when people make managerial plans, the most important thing is that there is always a predetermined objective that the management wants to achieve, right? So that's why we say each activities in management is directed towards the achievement of predetermined objective. When I'm talking fast, you tell me, are you getting my you understanding me properly?
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
So we say it is a group of organized activities, right? Those are the characteristics of management. It is a factor of production, right? It is a system of activity. It is a discipline. It is a purposeful activity. It is a destined entity. It aims at maximizing profit. That is one of the characteristics of management, right? It helps in effective decision making. It is profession. The principles and practices of management have universal application, right? It is dynamics in nature. It is needed at all levels. It is functions of executive leaderships. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I get you.
If you're not understanding me, you tell me I'm not understanding you.
I get you. Like if you will like go over.
Yeah, I'll go over it, right? So there are what we refer to are functions of management. Is there something still displaying on the TV?
What thing?
There's something I
No, we're not really playing. I just not saying like management is the art of getting things done by a group of. I
okay,
just not saying.
that's okay. So there's something what we refer to as the functions of management, right? The various management functions are classified as below. So one of the major functions of management is planning, like you mentioned earlier, planning. So what comes to your mind when we talk about planning? What do you think planning could be?
Uh,
Just try.
like
Mhm,
when we talk about planning.
mhm. Want to say
Like I
like
say, we talk about planning. Yeah, like I say, we talk about planning. It means like
mhm. Go ahead, don't be afraid. What do you know about planning? They say, this is Bernice, you have to plan your life. What does it mean? It simply means that you have to have a future course of actions, right? So it simply means that you have to lay down basic premises that you can use as a
Okay,
roadmap,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
in
then
some of the functions of management, we say planning. Planning is the number one functions of management. So it refers to the future course of action, and it is a primary functions of management.
like for example, like the way you say it, then if I want to put it in my own way, like I say, oh, planning, you know, thinking on what to do or how to do it and when to do it
Exactly.
and who will, yeah, like how to do it and when and who to do it with, like plan something before doing it. Like for example, a business before you want to play, before you want to even do a business, you have to get a business plan and
Exactly.
you have to get a business plan and know. Maybe
Okay. So what you're simply trying to say is that I get your point. You're trying to say that if you want to start a business, the first thing you need is a plan, it's a roadmap. And that roadmap describes 3 to 4 things. The implementers, that is who do it, the time, at what time it is done, and then for what purpose it will be done, and for whom it's gonna be done. So the when, how, and whom. Right? So another functions of management is organizing. Right? So we need the number one thing we need first for what? Planning. And the second thing and the second thing we need right now is what? Organizing. Right? So what do you think? What is organizing?
Like for example, organizing is like putting things like I say, oh, you organize this or you organize that you putting things together or arranging resources or activities, something like that.
Okay. That is also correct. So in management, the first thing you do is you plan. So whenever you make the plan, the next thing you do is you organize, right? So in organization, it has to do with distribution of work in a group or a selections of effective performances and things. So once you make the plan, for instance, in management, you say we want to produce 5,000 megawatt of electricity, right? We want to not produce, but we want to distribute 5,000 megawatts of electricity by 2026. So once you make the plan, the next thing you do according to the functions of management is you organize. In our organizations is when you're going to have distributions of work, right? So you organize it. We have done this. Who gonna do this? Right? So we say organizing, it is the distribution of work in a group or a sections of effective performance. Right. Now, after you are organized according to the functions of management, the next thing you do is what we call starving. STAFFING, starving. Do you know what starving is? When I say you are a staff, you're one of the staff. So in management, when we talk about staffing, it consists of activities related to the selections and placements of right people for the right job. Right? So what was the first thing we named at one of the functions of management? We say what?
Planning,
Uh-huh.
organizing.
And now we talk about staffing, right? So in planning refers to what? Where you plan the future course of actions, and organizing is the distribution of work in a group or a selection of effective performance. And we say staffing consists of activities related to the selections and placements of people for the what? Right job. You get the concept?
Yeah, I get
So
it.
we need planning, we need organizing, and we need starving. Now the third part is you call directing, right? Directing is the process where the manager influences the work of his subordinates. It includes guidance, supervision, motivational aspect of the employees. So as part of the functions, we talk about planning, organizing, starving, and now we talk about directing. So when the manager or the top management plan, the next thing they do is they organize. The next thing they do is they do the staffing, and they follow by that is the directing. In the directing, it is a process where you have, because in management there is something they call the pyramid, right? So you
Mm.
have the top managers, middle managers, and other operatives. So the direction comes from the top, it goes to the middle, and then it comes to the operative. So at the directing aspect is the process where the managers influence work of his or her subordinates. So the subordinates are the people who are at the director's level, like the director, the this and that, and so on, like that, right? So it
Yeah.
is a process where the manager influences the work of his subordinates. It includes what? Guidance, supervision, motivational aspect of employees. Then after they have directed, they do another thing called coordinating. Can you tell me, what do you know about coordination? If they say coordinate these people, what do you think it is?
Uh, it means like guiding or leading and
Mm,
giving instruction to your employees or like
not,
that.
not really. Yes, something is synonymous, but
Or you
one.
can say like
Mhm.
uh, it's about making sure that people do.
Okay. The coordinating aspect has to do with when you scrutinize the activities. For instance, after you have direct them, right? When you direct them and then you motivate them, you supervise them. Now, when you're coordinating them, you are ensuring that whoever's supposed to do a particular work do it according to the plan. So you scrutinize them according to what they should do, because everyone has a different task. So in this reading, we say it is a process of scrutinizing activities of various people in the organization in order to achieve goals. Hmm? You have reached to the function of management, right? So we say
Yeah.
coordinating is the process. Let me put the screen to this so you can see it. I don't know. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Or you want me to share my screen?
No, it's okay.
I can
Yeah.
share my Google link and then you can see the screen if you don't mind. You want me to share my screen? I'm gonna send you Google link. Meet is okay like that.
Yeah. It's really good and everything.
Okay. So we say, what do we say again? It's the process of scrutinizing activities of various people in an organization in order to achieve goals. Then after they have coordinate, the next thing to do is motivating. So motivating is one of the key factors of speedy and effective performance of employees, which is taken care of by resourceful leaders. Hmm?
Yeah.
So let's get back to this. Can you name the functions of management that we'll talk about first? We say the first one was what?
We talk about planning,
Planning. Mm-hmm.
organizing,
Mm-hmm.
having,
Mm-hmm. Directing.
delighting,
Directing. Mm-hmm.
directing,
Mm-hmm.
then
Coordinating.
coordinating,
And now
yeah,
motivating.
motivate,
So these
motivating, right?
are yeah, motivating.
Motivating.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So these are some of the functions of management. Now, after motivating, we have something they call controlling. Controlling, right? It deals with the process of verifying that the achieved goals are in order with the pre-planned objective. In case of deviating, corrective measures are taken. So, in a controlling stage is where corrective measures are taken in case there is a kind of deviation from the plan. Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
So, say controlling deals with the process of verifying that the achieved goal are in order with the pre-planned objective. In case of deviation, corrective measures are taken. Are we there?
Yeah.
Now, after controlling, we have something we call innovations. So, this part of innovation, representation, decision making, communications, these are all different functions that have been added to management. So, initially, the functions we knew were planning, controlling, organizing, leading, and blah, 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 right? But now we have something called innovations. So, innovation includes developing new services, techniques, products, and so on to cater to the challenging needs of the consumer in the market, right?
Yeah.
Now we have something called representation. It is a function where a manager has to do with the customers, suppliers, government
Yeah, but when
officials.
continue over after the writing is the organizing, right?
Say that again.
After, like we talk about the planning and organizing, starving,
We have planning,
writing.
organizing, starving, directing,
Yeah.
coordinating, and
Okay,
motivating.
coordinating like ORDINATING.
COORDINATING.
C.
COORDINATING.
C. Okay.
Like,
Thank you.
are you really understanding me or I'm teaching very difficult? Be honest.
But I just, like teaching and I just some points I just getting done.
But like, are you understanding the lecture or it's quite difficult?
I getting this small.
Is it quite difficult?
I feel like getting it.
Okay. So let's go after we finish from representation is a functions where a manager has to deal with the customers, suppliers, government, banks, financial institution, trade union, and etc. Right? That is part of the functions of management. Then we have something we call decision making. Decision making, it helps in functionings of organizations as every employee has to take certain decisions on every daily basis, right? And then the last aspect we have is communications. Communication refers to the exchange of information for the functions or regulation of job and coordinations of activities. Hmm? Okay, so we have the next part here. We talk about managers. They're managers. What do you know about managers? When you say this person is a manager, what do you know about that?
Manager. Is I'm gonna be a manager. Then manager is a person who responsible for organization or leading or controlling your work, something like that.
Okay.
We can say, for example, I want to become a manager for a bank or owner or what.
So the simplest thing you can say, managers are individuals, right, of an institution or of organizations who are tasked with the responsibility to develop an ideas, right?
Yeah.
And then ensure that the ideas are achieved through other people's or with other people. Hmm? So we say managers are individual who is responsible to develop ideas and get things done through others. The concerned individual is designated as manager. So any person who performs the functions of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling for accomplishment of predetermined organizational goal is referred to as what? A manager.
Manager.
Hmm? So I
Yeah.
repeat again. Any person who performs the functions of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling for the accomplishment of predetermined organization goals is called a manager. Should I read that again?
Yeah. And the person who.
A manager is any person who
Mm-hmm.
performs the functions of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling for the accomplishment of predetermined organization goal is called a manager. Hmm?
Like a manager is any
Any
person who
person who
perform.
performs performs the
Yeah.
functions
Perform the function of planning,
planning,
organizing,
organizing, starving, directing,
staffing.
and controlling
Okay.
for the accomplishment of predetermined organization
Determine.
goals is called a manager. Hmm?
Yeah.
So I repeat, any person
That's
who
not.
performs
Yes.
the functions of planning,
Yes.
organizing, starving, directing, and controlling for the accomplishment of predetermined organization goal is called a manager. Hmm?
Yes.
Okay, so can we move forward?
Yeah.
Ooh. But I think it's on the screen. It's showing on the screen. You're not seeing it on the screen?
No.
I think your network is the cause.
No.
So we say any person who performs the function of planning, organizing, starving, directing, and controlling for the accomplishment of predetermined organization goals is called a manager, right? So
Yeah.
one of the key things I want you to understand is that manager does not actually do the work. However, the guys orders to do things correctly. Hmm?
Yeah.
Manager does not actually do the work, but the guys orders to do things correctly. In other words, manager does not build factories or install machines and operate them or sell goods in the market, but he or she directs the efforts of others at lower level of an organization. You understand?
Yes.
So the manager does not actually do the work, but what they do is that they guide others to do things correctly. So in other words, what this means is that manager does not build factories. They don't lay block, right? They don't install
Okay.
machines, but and operate them or sell goods in the market. But managers direct the efforts of others at lower level of an organizations. So the primary job of a manager is the management of people. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So the primary job of a manager is the management of people. The job of manager is very difficult and requires more significant qualities to get the possible results. The manager should have the capacity and capabilities to meet the challenges of his job, his or her job. So, what the first thing we say about manager? What's the definition of manager?
Yeah, you say any person who performs the feature of planning, organizing, staffing.
No. Any person who performs the function, not feature.
Okay, so yeah, any person who performs
the functions of planning.
The function, right?
The functions of planning, organizing, directing, controlling for the accomplishment of predetermined organization goals is called a manager.
Yeah.
So we'll stop to the function of a manager, then we'll go over it back, right? And then we done for today. So the functions of a manager, the following functions are performed by manager. So what managers does is planning the work.
Planning, yeah. Organizing it.
Taking decisions.
Proper
and effective communication. Getting cooperation of employees, encouraging team spirit, delegating authority, solving the problem, coordinating various individual efforts, and better utilizations of resources. These are some of the functions. The functions of manager are hundreds and thousands, right? Okay, so we come back to this and say any person who performs the functions of planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling for the accomplishments of predetermined organization goal is called what? A manager.
Manager.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the first slide. What did we say management is? So we say management is the art of getting things done by people with the effective utilizations of available resources. So if somebody asks you what is management, management is the art of getting things done by a group of people with the effective utilizations of available resources. Management is an art of getting things done by a group of people.
A group of people or by people?
By a group of people, You can choose to use the article or remove the article. But it is done by a group of people with the effective utilizations of available resources.
Utilization of resources of
available resources.
Okay.
Right? So we say management is also an art and is also a science. Okay. So management can be classified into these elements. We have planning, organizing, controlling, right?
Yeah, staffing. Directing.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah, motivating.
So what are some of the characteristics of management? We say management is an art as well as what? A science. It is an activities of effective utilizations of available resources, right? Management is a continuous process, right? Then we say each activity in management is directed towards the achievement of predetermined objective. We say it is a group of organized activities. These are characteristics of management. It is a factor of production, right? It is a system of activity. It is a discipline. It is a purposeful activity. It aims at maximizing profits, right? It helps in effective decision making. So we'll talk about the functions of management. We'll talk about planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, motivating, right? controlling, innovations, decision making, and communication. Right?
Yes.
So we'll talk about managers, and we say managers are what? Any person who performs the functions of planning, organizing, starving, directing, controlling for the accomplishment of predetermined organization goals is called what? A manager, right?
Manager. Yeah.
Okay. So we say the primary job of a manager is the management of people. Hmm? And we say the functions of a manager is what? Is to plan. Planning the work, taking decisions, proper effective communications, getting cooperation of employees, encouraging team spirit, delegating authority, solving problems, coordinating various individuals, and better utilizations of resources. These are the functions of a manager. Thank you for today. So I think you'll take a short pop quiz, eh? Or you're not prepared?
Yeah, you get way. Maybe we're small, huh? Like the thing I get, I'm try to perish it.
Okay, okay. But I will send you the note, don't worry. If you have your network, am I teaching you correctly or I'm talking too fast?
When you're talking too fast, I will tell you. Like you're going over it, yeah. So
I just need your lesson. They can get you the PPT, right? I mean, say the PDF, they can send it on your portal, the note, or you can go copy it in class.
no, they can send it.
Yeah, that the note you need to be sending me like that, and then I can go through them, and then I design it for you, and we go through it like this, and screen.